Let us all say amen again.
Amen.
From the book of Joshua, chapter 4. Joshua chapter 4. And the theme text will be coming from 15 to 19, but we're going to be jumping all in Joshua. Amen. Is that all right? Joshua chapter 4, starting at verse 15. Say amen if you have any. If I hear leaves turning, you're trying to fool me. Amen. Joshua. Don't be in the New Testament trying to find Joshua now. Joshua in the Old Testament. Joshua chapter 4, verse 15. And the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying, command the priests that bear the ark of testimony, that they come up out of the Jordan. Joshua therefore commanded the priests, saying, come ye up out of Jordan. And it came to pass, when the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord will come up out of the midst of the Jordan, and the sole of the priest's feet was lifted up unto the dry land, that the waters of the Jordan returned unto their place, and flowed over all of the banks as they did before. And the people came up out of Jordan on the 10th day of the month, and encamped in Gilgal in the east border of Jericho. I was thinking an appropriate sermon for today is we made it over. You may be seated. Jordan River. We made it over. Amen? Amen. Come on now, let's put our hands together. If you want to go with us, you ought to put your hands together. Yeah. can't help it. Your dad, your pastor, you got a brother, sister, son. I said, yeah. They say, well, you got a problem. I know, I ain't got no problem, but I know I'm gonna make it. Can I tell you? Raise your hand if I tell you. Can I tell you? Jesus, he is waiting for me. He's gonna help me. Made it over. But that wouldn't have been fair for me to say I made it over. Because I was thinking about New Year's Eve night when 18 drifted out and 19 drifted in. There were some of the Lord's children in this church down on our knees. When the old year transitioned out and the new year transitioned in. So it wouldn't have been fair for me to say I made it over. So I came to the, I say we made it over. I'm seeing faces that I haven't seen since last year. So that lets me know we made it over. Not because of how good we have been, but because of his grace and his mercy. And I like to read the book of Joshua because the book of Joshua to me in the Old Testament is like the book of Hebrews in the New Testament. It's a faith book. Are y'all gonna help me? Faith, faith, faith. You hear folk talking about faith, but let me help you. The Bible says now faith. Not yesterday, not day before yesterday, but right now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I haven't had a chance to put my eyes on the Jordan River, but I have sit in the Mediterranean Sea, and that's of a historical origin itself, because the Mediterranean is talked about in the Bible. But then the book of Joshua, it intrigues me simply because it talks about a man that had faith in God. Oh, y'all gonna help me? The problem that we are faced with today, we could alleviate a lot of those problems if we just showed a little faith. The Bible says the faith, the size of a mustard seed will carry us a long way. I was sitting in my study this morning. A young man walked in and said, "Pastor?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You all right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man," he said, "you look different." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well," I said, "one thing that I have decided, that I'm not going to let anything worry me this year. If the bills get paid, fine. If they don't get paid, fine. I made myself a resolution to myself. I'm not going to stand up here, beg God's children for nothing that they say is bad. If your mentality is enough to say that this is mine, and I'm going to do with what I want to do with it, God bless you. No. I was thinking, I say, last year I was 72 years old. This year I'm 73. If you didn't do it 10 years ago, you ain't gonna do it now. So guess what? Have fun, y'all. But Joshua was a man of faith. Pastor, why do you say he's a man of faith? Simply because God told Joshua, he said, "Joshua, my servant Moses is dead." Moses had been commanded to take the children out of Egypt into the promised land. Are y'all gonna help me? And then coming out of the promised land. I don't know, and I'm quite sure Pastor Edley has heard and others have heard. I've heard them say it was a 3-day journey. I've heard them say it was a 4-day journey. I've heard some say it was an 11-day journey. But I do know one thing. They wandered in the wilderness for 40 years. Simply because they were like so many of us today, stiff-necked and wouldn't do what God said do. All he wants us to do is to be obedient. Love ye one another. Oh, I wish I had some help. He told Moses, he said, "Moses, you're the one that's going to take them into the promised land." But Moses, like so many of us, hard-headed, do what we want to do. He told Moses, he said, "Touch the rock." Just touch it, Moses. Moses, all you got to do, Moses, all you got to do is just lay hands on him. But y'all had made Moses so mad. Moses went up to the rock and tried to knock it loose with his fist. And God said, "Because of your disobedience." He said, "I told you just to." But you let them stiff-necked folk cause you to be this. Harris, I just told you to preach it. And I told you to lead. If they don't follow your lead, Harris, you'd have done what I told you to do. I'm going to fix it, Harris. They're going to be hardships in their life. Bills can't get paid. Disobedient children. Husband and wife can't get up. Simply because of what? Disobedient. But all I want you to do is stand up and preach the word. Now Harris will help you with something. If you preach the Bible, don't preach Harris now. Don't preach Harris. Preach the word. And then when they challenge you, all you have to do is say, "Here it is." It's right here in the book. He told Joshua, he said, "Joshua, my servant Moses is dead." But Joshua, the same way that I was with my servant Moses. If you obey me and follow my instruction, every place where your foot hit, I'll give it to you. And I will take care of you just like I took care of my servant Moses. But Joshua, you just got to be obedient. Joshua was a faith, watch the word. Joshua was a faithful servant. Strong in following orders. Joshua didn't have a problem following orders. Him, me, and those of us who were in the military, if we made it out to say we received an honorable discharge, guess what? We didn't have a problem following orders. Oh, but church folk. Church folk. I'm grown. Yes, you are. And I do what I want to do. That's not a good thing for church folk to say. Can I help you? I dare you to read the book of Hebrews. The book of Hebrews say, obey those. You see, that's another word you're kicked out of your vocabulary. Obey those who have rule over you. Oh, y'all don't want to help me. But let me get back to Joshua. He told Joshua, he said, Joshua, he said, Moses won't take him over. He said, you're going to be the one to take him over. But he went back to Moses. He said, well, Moses, because of what you have done for me, I'm going to take you up on the mountain. And I'm going to let you look over into the promised land. But you can't go. Let me share a scripture with you that I highlighted this morning. Don't believe me? You can follow me in the Bible if you want. Matthew 7:21. I want somebody to find that brother. Hurry up. Matthew 7:21. And when you find it, stand up and read it, but I don't want you to say Joe Harris Jr. said this. Matthew 7:21. You got it, Kathy? Oh, come on.
Not everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that does the will of my Father which is in heaven.
Wait, where did they come from?
Matthew.
Joe Harris what?
Matthew.
No. You reading from Joe Harris what?
Matthew 21:18.
And that's New Testament, right? The first book in the New Testament, right? Matthew, the 7th chapter, the 21st verse says what? Read it again.
Not everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that does the will of my Father which is in heaven.
Only what you do for Christ shall last. What good? I mean, this is my friend. The first preacher that let me preach when I came from California in the pulpit. But what good is it for me to try to impress him? He can't do nothing for me. He got to die just like I do. So what did he tell me? Preach the word, Harry. And then preach the word. When? In season, out of season, when they want to hear, just preach the word. Joshua, I want you to take my children over the Jordan River. Are y'all going to help me? But then there was some other folk that he had to get obedience from.
All right, come on.
Listen to Joshua chapter 3, verses 1. And it came to pass chapter 4, my mistake, verse 1. And it came to pass when all of the people, listen to me, were clean passed over Jordan, that the Lord spake unto Joshua. Now notice what it said. And the Lord, he wasn't, and see, oh, we got this thing twisted. Deacon Harris gonna run up to me and tell me, Pastor, I need to tell you what the Lord told me to tell you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then here comes Deacon Williams. Pastor, I need to tell you what the Lord told me to tell you. Tony didn't want Deacon Davis, he didn't want to be left out. Pastor, let me tell you what the Lord told me to tell you. And I stand all three of them right in front of me and saying all three of y'all lying. Can I help you? First of all, if you notice what I said, it says what? And the Lord said to Joshua. He didn't go get nobody out of the tribes. The Lord was talking directly to Joshua. The Lord put me here. The Lord put me over at Gospel Temple. If the Lord wants us to know anything about the church that we pastor, the Lord ain't gonna sit, y'all ought to help me. The Lord ain't gonna send nobody to tell he or I nothing, because we are what? Chosen by God. Pastor, the Lord told me, no, you're lying. Lord ain't tell you do nothing like that. I tell you what the Lord did say. Trust not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. But he told Joshua wasn't hard-headed. And look at what he said. He said, now this is what I want you to do. There's 12 tribes of Israel, but 2.5 of them gonna stay on the east side of the Jordan. 9.5 tribes gonna cross over to the other side. But 40,000 men from the tribe on the east side got to go across in front of the other 9.5, because guess what? It's hell in the promised land. Well, what you talking about, Pastor? Because they got to fight and drive those relatives of theirs out so that there could be peace for my folk. Are y'all gonna help me? I'm so glad that I made it over. For the priest, he told him, he said, now, but I want you to take the law. You got to take the law before you. Tell the priest to bring the ark of the covenant and put it in front of the people. I want them to, let me explain the Jordan River for you. This part of the year, the Jordan River was raging. Are you going to help me? And it says that the waters were rampant and was swollen and raging, violent currents. But yet the people walked forth. Watch what it says, trusting in the Lord. Walking by faith is the only way to experience the power of God. The people crossed over the Jordan River simply because they trusted in the Lord. The river was raging. The people crossed the Jordan River because of the mighty power of God. Note the references of the Jordan River. It was flooded because it was a harvest season. The entire length of the river banks were flooded. Y'all have seen the water when it floods down in the lower part of Vicksburg. That's raging water. The entire bank was flooded. There was no place to cross. But as soon as the priest did what Joshua said, they came to the water and touched the water edge, the Jordan River suddenly stopped flooding. You all do remember the Red Sea. Are you going to help me? You remember the Red Sea? Yeah, they had mountains or hills on both sides. They had the Red Sea in front of them. And Pharaoh's army was pressing them in the back. And Moses stepped up and he asked a question. He said, what am I going to do? And that's what some of the children of God That's where we are today. When hard times and hardship come upon us, instead of us being rock steady and standing still and trusting in the Lord, we get excited and say, what am I going to do now? But when Moses stood in front of the Red Sea and said, what am I going to do now? God said, Moses, I've been with you all of this time. I'm the reason why you're in the predicament that you're in. What you got in your hand, Moses? Moses said, I got a rod. He said, stretch out your rod. When he stretched out his rod, it said the Red Sea parted on both sides. Are y'all going to help me? And the ground got dry. And they were led by what? Smoke during the day and fire by night. If you're a child of God, you ought to have some smoke and fire in you. You ought to be blind to the wisdom of the wiles of the devil. And at night, your little light should shine. So that a dying world can see y'all. Dying world will see some God in you. But when they got down to the Jordan River, and the river was raised in the swollen, first thing God told Joshua, look at who he called. He didn't call the deacons. He didn't call the usher. He didn't call the choir. He said, call the preachers back there. The one that got the ark of the covenant. And tell them to come up here. And when the priests, when they came up, Joshua gave them instruction that God had given them. Say, let the priests with the ark of the covenant step out into the Jordan River. And when they got to the brink of the Jordan River, it says the water piled up on both sides. And the ground got dry. That the children of Israel could pass across. But I stopped by today to tell you one thing that God had told them. He said, Joshua, there's two things that I want you to do. And both of them is by faith. I want you to call one man from each tribe and tell him to come and take a stone up out of the midst of the Jordan River and take it over to the other side. Are y'all praying with me? And he said, I want you to, that's a memorial, Joshua, that the folks, that my people crossed over. But then, Joshua, I don't want you to do that. He said, I want you to take 12 stones and put in the midst of the Jordan River. And when the water recedes, those stones will still be there. And when folks start asking questions as to why are those stones in the midst of the Jordan, you can tell them that that's the land, that's the area that my people crossed over the Jordan River. Every time they see those stones, you can let them know that that's where the children of Israel crossed over onto the other side in the promised land. Are you going to help me? Well, tell me about the 12 that's on the other side. I want you to tell them that that is a reminder that when the folks crossed over the Jordan River, they took 12 stones out of the Jordan River and made a memorial in the promised land that they can tell their children this is where the children crossed over. Can I get a witness? I'm so glad that Tuesday night or that Monday night, the Lord, oh y'all, come on here. I said the Lord let me cross over out of 18 in the 19th, and I was right here on my knees when 18 transition out and 19 I thank God that I was able to make it over to tell a man, well, he's all right. If he's all right, if you know he's all right, if you know he's all right, let the king say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. I made it. If you make it, I made it. Thank God. I made it. From the old year to the new year, I didn't cross the Jordan. I didn't cross the Jordan, but I crossed out of 2018 into 2019. I can say thank you. Can you tell the Lord thank you? Can you tell us thank you? Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I don't know about you, but I made it this far by the grace of God. I made it. I made it. I made it. I made it. Might not see 2020, but I made it. How did I make it? Through the years. How did I make it this far? Over the mountain. somebody might not know. You might not have a church home. But what an appropriate time. The first Sunday in a brand new year. Everything that happened last year, let it stay. Let it stay. If you didn't have a church home in 18, that's fine. But you're in a brand new year now. And if you don't have a church home, we invite you to come and be a part of our church family. I wouldn't let it be said that I don't have a pastor or a church home. Now, let me help you with something. I got, in our house, we got DirecTV and all of them other channels, especially when you get past 40. And you see all of those Cross Gate Baptist Church and this one and this one. Now, I don't have to go to church to be saved. I agree with you. I'll give you that. You don't have to go to church to be saved. But the Bible says, forsake not the assembly of yourself. For those of you who weren't here this morning, you hear some testimonies that went on. If I was to call this young lady up and ask you if there's anything wrong with her, you say, oh, she a picture of help. Until you listen to her testimony and she tell you what is going on in her body. Yesterday about 2:30, the young lady who was murdered, I didn't say killed, the young lady who was murdered Christmas Eve, they had her funeral, but it was at Lakeview. And that told me one thing, she didn't have a church home. She didn't have a church home. Because had it been a member of mine, was nothing other than her family saying they didn't want to, don't keep her from being in her church. Oh, the church don't save you. No, but there's some principles behind some of the things. So we ask you, if you don't have a church home, today is an appropriate time. The first Sunday in the year of 19, put your name on church roll. And let me help you with this. Pastor Aaron, I don't like the way you preach, you holler too much, and I don't like the way you sing. I tell you what, the only thing, my only concern is that you come and let Sister Demi, Sister Roberts, write your name down, and you tell them what church you want to go to, where it's located at. But if you just tell me the name of it, I guarantee you, I'll find it on that Google. And not only will I send you, I take you there. We was in the church yesterday that when I say back up in the woods, we talking about back up in them there woods. But guess what? Google found the church. My only concern is you. To say you have a pastor and a church home. And then what you need to do, what you should do, you should want to improve yourself as to how to become a better Christian. Oh, I know you went out there and made all them old big, bodacious resolutions. I'm gonna lose 50 pounds. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try it tomorrow, but I don't know how successful it's gonna be. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when I get home, I'm gonna eat. But I'm gonna try. Because I know the weight that I'm carrying is not good for me. But I thank God anyway. So if you don't have a church home, we invite you. Go get me one of them chairs on there. You may be seated. You don't have it. Amen. The Lord blessed us. We have two that united with us last year. Ooh, that sure sounds strange. We had two that united with us last